Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater, and take a look at this schedule. We have some insane games coming up. Today we are playing Inter, and Inter is currently doing very well in the league. We're going to take a look at that in a few seconds. And then ASAP after that, not barely going to be any rest, like 2 days of rest. We are playing Napoli in the Italian Cup final. And we, as you know, have never won the Italian Cup. And now we are in the final. We need to do our best to make it happen. Then ASAP after the Italian Cup final, we have the Champions League semi-final. And as you can see, we got Arsenal. And for last round, the quarter-final, I felt like we didn't get a good draw. I mean, we got City, and I felt it was a very, very difficult one. But now we're getting Arsenal, and of course Arsenal is also going to be a very difficult one. But I feel like compared to the other options with PSG and Real Madrid, this was the best option. Not saying we're going to win, it's going to be extremely difficult and we might as well get knocked out. But I probably preferred Arsenal over PSG and Real Madrid. But no matter who we will get out of these three teams, it's going to be very difficult. But then ASAP, or not ASAP, but in between the legs of the semi-final, they have AC Milan away. And they are also in great shape. And then we have the second leg. And then we have Napoli in the league, currently in 4th place. I mean, we are going to have an insane period here with a really rough schedule, and we're going to basically fight to survive in every single game coming up here. But now let's take a look at the league table. So, as you know, we lost in a previous episode versus Sassuolo, and because of that, we are only 1 point ahead of them. But luckily for us, this round, they actually lost versus AC Milan, which put us in a situation that if we can beat Inter today, we could start building that safety margin again, get up to 4 points once again. But I mean, I don't need to tell you guys how good Inter are. And when you look at this, you see them down to 5th place. But remember, they have one less game played. So if they win today, they can overtake Napoli. Depending on the goal difference, of course. But they have a chance. And if they win today, they will be catching up to us. Clearly, we're still going to have quite some safety margin down to them. But, I mean, they can start dreaming. And when teams start dreaming, things can get really, really rough for us. So, yeah, we need to do a very good game here. And you'll see in a few seconds how we're going to start. And nothing special, normal rotation. Worth mentioning, of course, this is Schick's first game from the start since his injury. You know, I've subbed him in during last episode, but now it's his first start since his injury. And this is Upamecano's first start since his injury. He haven't played a single game since he got injured. So we have kind of sort of 2 comeback kids. And this interesting thing, of course, with our opponents today is the man on top here, Gabriel Barbosa Gabigol. He will be joining us during the summer as a free transfer. So hopefully he remembers that and basically wants to be nice to us. I hope we do, because we're probably going to need it. Oh, I forgot to mention also, as you can see, Pastore's fitness levels. This is also a comeback from him from an injury. So we have 3 guys making comebacks here. But we need every player we can get, because you saw the tough schedule. It's going to be very intense with like every single league game is going to be such important games. And then we have Champions League semi-final, we have the Italian Cup final. It's just going to be a crazy period for us, and we need every single player fit to fight. And I'm actually trying something new right now with the tactics for the start of the screen. A beautiful start here by Ensossi, but I'm going to show you it really soon here after the replay. Forgot to mention that I'm just trying things around, screwing around, experimenting a bit, because you know, during last game I changed my things up a lot with both formation and instruction, and actually, just for fun to check it out, I'm keeping my direct counter attack. So I went back to my normal formation, but I kept the right counter attack that I used against City, because I feel you might remember that during the first part of the first season, I tried playing counter attacking a bit, and we didn't do great with it back then. But I still felt like we have a lot of, like, our team is built on turning things around quickly, and even though we have been playing gegenpress rather than counter attack, it has some similar parts. Of course, with our bit more cautious counterattack, we are not putting the same pressure on the opponent, and of course that's going to be probably a penalty, unfortunately. So we're not putting as much pressure on them, and of course this should be a formation that aren't inclined to get injuries as yeah, it's a penalty. Darn it, as a gegenpress. But still, we are trying to like make those flying counterattacks. So I'm not sure if it's going to work. It didn't work great when we tried something similar during the first season. But I mean, you don't see it in this series. But when I don't record, when I play the games I don't record, I experiment a lot more than you see in this series. And I also do like a lot of things, working with instructions, going through like when I'm struggling in a game, I'm going through all these things, trying to find out, analyze things, change things on the fly, see what works. And I just felt like doing that for normal episodes will make the episodes very, very slow. Because sometimes like I can just get caught up like checking some statistics for ages. That's probably not very exciting when it comes to watching. But yeah, just like I do a lot of experimenting that is not shown in these episodes, because whenever I record, I more or less focus on actually like just playing the game and getting through. But I mean, I think I'm gonna go back to gegenpress here, try it a little bit. It didn't work great, and we're going to reduce the defense line a little bit here, a slight side. And actually, one more thing. No. We're not going to use the side trap. Now it's time to step it up in the second half here, because we need 3 points and we need it desperately. Oh no, I misclicked. I told them to calm down. I don't want them to calm down. I want them to be fired up. Ah, that was not what I meant to do. But of course they are going to... Are they going to pull another penalty? Or not? Nope. But yeah, look at this reaction. Why did I say calm down? Such a misclick. Yeah, in Football Manager, as you know, since you're definitely playing it yourself if you're watching this, you can spend hours and hours experimenting, trying different, tweaking stuff, changing one setting around, see what effect it has, and I do that. Sometimes I don't do that at all, but then I get caught up and do it like all the time, every time, spending so much time with it. Especially when we are struggling, I try to find out why and trying to find ways to change things around to actually counter it and make things work. But this has been a very boring second half, and we want to win this one, but at the same time we kind of don't want to risk things. This is difficult. Cristiano's actually injured, but feels he can continue. I don't want to risk anything, considering we have a tough schedule. So I'm actually going to remove him, even though it doesn't show him as injured. Just not going to risk anything. And I mean, he is doing very well. So let's see here the comeback. Oh my God, 6.1 Munir. I guess you'll have to go. Let's bring in El Sharaway. Let's keep it like this for now. Time to get creative. Asking to get a free kick. Bounces back quickly. Florenzi wins it. Can we turn it to their account? Why? Why did he do that? There was nobody there that could have reached that ball. But now, maybe, just maybe, we can do it. No, come on, lads. This is back and forth. Pellegrini, Pastore, Kolarov, Pellegrini. Back to Kolarov, back to Pellegrini. What are you doing? Back and forth, back and forth. I'm getting nervous here. Now, Kolarov, can you get into the box? No, you can't go back for Insosti. Pastore. Pastore finds Florenzi. Florenzi. That felt like more like passing it to the goalkeeper than trying to actually score. And I kind of, like, I don't want to go like crazy attacking here, because this is not a great result for us, but it's not like a catastrophe if it stays like this. We could handle it. So since Sassuolo lost, we are okay with just 1 point. I'm not pleased with it. I'm definitely not pleased. I feel like we could do a lot better here. And here is Florenzi with a free kick into the box. Cleared. Oh no, this is the wrong direction. This is not where you want to see a free kick going. Beautiful tackle there by Florenzi. Here's a shot away. Weak pass, but Pastore managed to get it somehow. But that pass was complete garbage. And now Inter is back attacking. Focus, lads. Focus. That was a very weak finisher, luckily for us. Clock is ticking away. Another free kick. Coloro with 30. Oh! Did that bounce off the bar into the hands of the goalkeeper, or did I see something wrongly there? Because it really looked like it. Another great challenge by Florenzi. His tackles today have been on point, but those passes on the other hand is complete and utter garbage. 4 minutes are up. We're waiting for the ref to blow the whistle, and there it is. And I mean, I'm definitely not happy. We dominated the game, created twice the amount of chances. We need to tell them that we're not pleased. We're really not pleased. I mean, look at some of these guys' ratings. It's just not good enough. The only thing that saves us right now is that Sassuolo lost versus AC Milan, which means that we are keeping the lead. But if they would have won, this would have been a very frustrating result. So not great, but we are still topping the table. That's what matters. And now, of course, you know what's coming up. Next episode will be the Italian Cup final, our first chance of winning a title this season. And then we're going to go from that ASAP to the Champions League semi-final. So yeah, expect some really crazy episodes coming up next. But that's it for this one. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.